Welcome to one of my Runeterra highlight videos. I highlight a different deck almost every single day of the week. If you enjoy the content, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Enjoy. Alright, let's dive into some games here, huh? Scary Mists. We've got Mist Wraiths here that are very spooky, scary, chat. Can only be blocked by enemies with power 3 or more. When I'm summoned, grant Mist Wraith allies everywhere +1 attack. So we've got 3 actual Mist Wraiths. We've got 3 Risen Myths that summon Mist Wraiths that burst speed. We've got 3 Wraith Callers that on Allegiance summon a Mist Wraith. And then the only non-Allegiance card that we have here is Go Get It, which recalls your Wraith Caller or your Mist Wraith to give you a copy of it, and then gives you the other one to play back out from your hand. The rest of this deck is a bunch of different fearsome monsters. We've got Stygian, Arachnoid, Elise, and Kalista as our champions. We got some Stalking Shadows to find things consistently and Glimpse to keep the card flow going. And then we've got a cheeky Harrowing at the top end to run people down. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games here with this and see how it goes. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was tripping it up too a little bit. Definitely mulliganing Harrowing here to start in this matchup. I got 1, 2, 3 sounds great. Wonderful. Real decks have curves, chat.
That egg.
Did it move?
Lady Elise, please take me home.
Hush, my sweet. It'll be over soon.
Yeah, the eye should have been disabled there. Is probably what should have been happening. Because it technically couldn't give you accurate information.
It's Draven time.
I'm gonna pass. Because if they attack here and I chump, I can Elise spell to then level my Elise next turn. How did the disco stream go? I elected to not do that one again. The gameplay itself is a rather dark storyline, and the type of game that it is, I'm not sure really makes for good stream content. It's basically like reading a book on stream. Sure.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
So they could kill this before I get in with my challengers here, but I want to play Kalista pre-combat, so that way she gets to see things die in combat. So if they kill this, that'll start leveling up this at least. Credit to Mobalytics Lambton. What's his name? Precipic got them sorted out. They got their stuff in a little bag and got it updated.
Name on it.
Alright, so she's a 2 of 3. I have a backup Kalista here in hand. Losing a spot on my bench there is fine, so that means I have room for Wraith Caller next turn. It's a good pickup for down the line.
Let's do this.
Can you kill this in response, or does she get to level? She gets to level. That's great, especially if this in the end. gonna pass and make them use this, I think. They could have this plus another one to kill Kalista here.
Firing.
Now, I think we just race them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. They'll put another one of these into Kalista, and then next turn I'll play this out as a second Kalista. Scorched Earth, sure. I think this exchange works out well for us. Perfect. Only revenge.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform.
I think Kalista's summoning a Mist Wraith. Is that accurate? It is. Yep, that's great. So
Obstacle?
they get to block this here, and it'll kill the Mist Wraith because these are bonded, but this still, really? Can't deal Arena.
Excuse you.
Excuse you. Yeah, I think they're supposed to do that. I don't know, it's tough though, right? Because like killing this Mist Wraith is really appealing. In a pretty good spot regardless. We're at 19 still, and we've got this plus this rolled up. We can even do this on our next attack step if we want to. Yeah. Got me. They have a lot of cards in hand, and most of it is junk is accurate. I think we start on this, right? This stops Ezreal from getting to hit us unless they can level him first. So they need to have 2 things to target here in order to shoot anything in play. Now this doesn't have an attack to strike us. It can't Nexus strike. It doesn't have attack.
I have the best job.
It's not bragging if you could back it up.
Now we're cooking.
Oh, right. They can action make one thing. I think that's fine, though. Plug it to block here. I get to do this to get a Mist Wraith next turn. Or this turn. They're going to shoot this, but like not a big deal. And like, Kalista is going to summon a Mist Wraith again next turn when she attacks as well. Ooh, do they have a way to kill Kalista? They could. Oh, their Mystic Shot or Scorched Earth here, maybe? Grab and block, sure. So that levels Ezreal.
I'm so good, I surprised myself.
One Elise, please.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Jacob. What do you need to tell me? But what?
Body where the black poo and tutu poo.
Okay. I don't think we need to hear about your poop. I love you. Go have fun on your break. Apologies, the joys of children. I'm sure that was important in his mind to let me know. They can block with a lot of axes this turn. Yeah, that's probably true. They have to block with everything, right? They need to full block here because all of these are lethal. I guess they could have removal in here to kill one of these. And then we have to survive their following turn. And then we can Harrowing. So they need to spend some axes here so they can block to begin with.
No sweat.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
This is like still putting them to 3. Yeah, like if this happens, we're in a great spot. Yeah. So like we're at 14. Even if they have an Ezreal next turn, we should be okay. And then in our following turn, they should be very dead to this cheeky Harrowing. The cheekiest of Harrowings, chat. Okay.
I thought you'd never ask.
Sure.
One shot, all skill.
I guess we could theoretically die to a bunch of Mystic Shots and Burst Balls here, huh? Is it technically correct to this plus this here now? Morning, shiny Psyduck. Huh? That's good, exactly. That's pretty good. In. Oh, you can kill us. Right, the Doom Beast is a trigger that uses the stack, right? And the way you can always remember that is looking at the card, the circle. The circle means it allows them to make reactions. I mean, there isn't going to be a post-combat. Somebody's about to die. The game has ended. I don't know who it's ended for just yet, but the game has in fact ended. Somebody about to eat it. Just eat it, eat it. Eat it. See how good their progress day was. It might drag them out of this game. Go, please say go fish. Dear opponent, do you have it? Hopefully they're in the tank long enough here that they don't have it. A little bit of a sweat. Let's see if we can finally take a game off of the control deck here. Got 2 really close ones so far. Yeah, so the best way to describe Runeterra and how it's managed, Rich, is think of every positive thing you've always wished Blizzard or Wizards would do for their card games in the entire time you've played them. Riot's probably done that with Runeterra. Just everything that you're always like, man, I really wish they would do thing X. Riot's gone and done thing X. This game was very clearly made by people that have spent time playing and being frustrated with the existing options on the market. And that's even before you get into how good the actual core gameplay is. I think we're just opening attacks here.
I must get out of here. Lady Elise, where are you?
Yeah, I agree with that, Necker. I think for a long time, for me especially too, the social aspect of Magic covered up all the other issues that it had. Man, I don't really have any good plays here, huh? I guess I'm like playing this out and playing a Doom Beast. Sure. We have like, okay, open attacks next turn. Remember, we can attack with something the turn we play it, but if I elect to play something before I attack, my opponent gets a chance to play something, which could potentially be bad for us. Huh. I think that's fine. Now I am gonna play this, because if they play Thresh, I get to play Frenzied Skitter.
Hush, my sweet. It'll be over soon.
I agree, they very likely have Whale. Hey, nice, son. Congrats.
Split her out from the darkness.
Please, I have connections.
Would you like to warp my whale? You know, people commenting in chat that they're worried about Riot getting more greedy as Runeterra becomes more established. I think that's likely a pretty unfounded fear. Like, Riot, like, this isn't... Runeterra will likely never be Riot's primary cash cow. Runeterra is almost assuredly them just diversifying where their income is coming from.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Which I think almost assuredly means that they're less inclined to do things like that. If they have another whale here, we're gonna get messed up.
We could use a bite.
I concede to a warping whale here. Karma copies their spells, so if they do have a whale, it's gonna gain them 6 and kill everything but this. Oh wait, this isn't doubling their spells yet, I'm dumb. Okay, we have a shot. I'm used to this card just being, like, passively leveled. Gosh, we're so close, chat. don't know. I don't really view cosmetics as being greedy. I think considering cosmetics greedy is a very silly take. Things that aren't a core game component can cost whatever. They're optional. Yeah, I get to pick Doombeast back up now, right? And then kill them with that. Finally eked one out. The last two we played this matchup were super close. This deck is very easily going to be when people ask me, hey Jeff, what's a good aggro deck to ladder up with or a good deck to get into Runeterra and start learning the game? This definitely seems like is going to be my answer from now on. Just the piles of fearsome things combined with the little bit of card selection from Stalking Shadows and Glimpse the Beyond, along with some reach from Doombeast. This felt like a very, very reasonable build altogether. I feel like my one comment on this deck is the copies of Go Get It weren't really impressive to me. I don't know that I would cut them, but I think I would split Go Get It and Harrowing 2-2 at the top end of the curve here. I think having that second copy of Harrowing to draw to recover after sweepers or lots of removal is something that I definitely found myself looking for in a number of games. So I think I would split these at a minimum.